back with another garden update. Gonna try to keep this quick, but you know me, I always run long. Just gonna go, not really much to see here with the lavender. Still budding out, no blooms yet. The knockout roses still looking phenomenal. Some of the old, not look, it's not at its ideal. It's past its prime now. Some of the original flowers are starting to fade. So now you kind of get that non-perfect look, but still looking really, really nice. Still covered. Peonies, amazing. Again, not looking ideal. They're not their best. Some of the original flowers that have opened are starting to fade, so you see those faded blooms as well. But still, their first really good year. I will have to prune these salvias because look, you can't even see the peonies in the back there. That the salvias are just really taken off, and I never water them. So they are. That's one definitely thing. Definitely they're good at is being low maintenance because I've never watered. I never. I just this whole area. I have never water. Initially in the spring when there's not much else to do, I will. But once they get like this, at this point, mid-April, I stop watering them. I haven't watered them in probably a month and a half. This whole area. The bachelor's buttons, full glory. They're in their full glory now. And like I said, and I don't plant these. I just the end of the season, I cut them off the base. I lay the stems down, up and down the slope here, and let nature take its course, and it does a pretty good job. The strawberry patch, still looking really good. Try to water every couple of days, and as you see, there's still lots of them in there. I'm not gonna get real too close, but you see there's still berries everywhere. Every day, every other day, I'm getting a dinner plate full of them. So I don't know how long that'll keep up, but getting plenty for now. All right, potatoes is some getting some leaf issues. I think it's just leaf scorch from the sun because it has been in the 90s, which you see like this. I'm assuming that's what that is. I don't think that's like blight or anything. I think that's just leaf burn and scorch, I guess. But one thing I've noticed the potatoes is the ones in the containers are a darker green than the potatoes in ground. They are starting to flower. Now I've snipped a lot of the flowers off as they form. Look, see, like right here. And they say that helps divert energy to tuber formation. So there's that. As I see them, I snip them off. This is my fingers. But yeah, as you see, nice darker green color. The prime. This is the triple crown blackberry. Starting to see. Oh, you can see it's the pattern's different. It's semi-erect, so it's growing up, but it's going to fall over. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna bother. I mean, I hate to do it. I spent the money on it. I might just keep the two in ground. I have this. Like, what am I gonna do with it? I mean, I don't know. I'll try to train it up. Maybe I should get like stakes. I have my bamboo stakes that I got. Keep it upright a little bit. But here you see the bok choy bolting. This tasted actually pretty good. It tasted just like broccoli. Like I would have given it to you, you would have thought that was young broccoli. I don't see it on any of the other ones, but yeah, they're starting to bolt, so they're going to need harvested soon. This is that like 18-inch pot or whatever they had. There's 5 plants in there. Just wanted to see how they would grow multi-sown like that. All right, the potatoes on the side. This bed is younger. I only built this bed like 3 years ago. This is not one of my older beds. When I was expanding years ago, I said, you know what? I have this space here. It's a little shadier, but let me try some stuff here. It does get morning and midday sun in the spring, so I wanted to try it. And you notice the leaves here, at least to my eyes, this foliage is a little lighter green. Especially with these, I think this is the Macauzette, which are this kind of smaller, almost fingerling sized potatoes. So that makes sense that they're a little smaller, but you see the difference. And these plants are definitely less vigorous. And there's another one of them back there. do have to go through here because I've had. Originally, I had nothing here. Just wanted to amend it 1 year, and then next year I planted sunchokes for like two seasons, and this is the first year I've had anything else besides sunchokes in here. And I still do get sunchokes creeping up, which is not surprising. They're just so hard to get them all and dig out, and they will reform from even just a tiny piece of tuber that may be left in the ground. So this one I thought was not coming up, but you see this sunchoke here. It's finally coming up because there was, like I said, remember I had said in the old previous EOs, oh, maybe this one just wasn't viable and didn't make it. It's finally coming up. So that one will be far behind. Alright, the rest of the bok choy in individual pots. Smaller pots, but just one pot per, or one plant per pot. Yeah. So I think these are also kind of. I mean, they look better. I don't see. Oh yeah, this one. This one you can see bolting down there. Yeah. The Primark. I mean, I'm sorry. Triple Crown. These are the ones in ground. These ones I will keep. Yeah, it was stupid to think I could put. I don't know why I would put semi-erect in a pot, but I didn't know. I didn't know where else to put it. I didn't want to get rid of it, but yeah, I very well just try transplanting that. I mean, heck, I could even try putting it here. It's all close. I don't know, or maybe on the side of the house, just as a kick, as an experiment. But yeah, because it can't stay there. It's gonna fall over, especially on the table like that. But yeah, they're looking pretty healthy for their first season as they get established. Rosemary, potato beds, as you see again, foliage lighter. Maybe it's just my eyes, especially this one. This potato bed here. Oh, here's some more flowers. Snip these guys off. There's some more over there, but I get them as I come out. I come out in the garden a couple times a day, so I'll get them all eventually. And then now the ones in the pots, I was an idiot and I get rushed and I get impulsive. Oh, let me go plant some more, and then I go out and I don't label them, so I don't even know what a few of them are. So that'll be fun. That'll be even more of a surprise. Do I have anything? And which, not only do I have anything, what variety are they? Blackberries, still nothing. I have not seen a single one ripening yet, which is a little curious. They've been green for quite a while, so that worries me. But like I said, it's just my first season, so maybe that's just what they do in my microclimate here. It takes them a while. But I would imagine they should be fruiting soon. Yesterday and last couple of days, they did just get a little leaf scorch. I noticed how same thing happened last year. Let me see if I can find an example. But some of the leaves will just curl up and just literally like get crispy, like literally crispy. Oh, that one's not quite crispy, but like where I could actually powderize it in my fingers. So there's some more back there. See, so I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that's a disease. See, I did it here, or a pest. It's just from the heat. I don't know. They were looking so good, and they did send up, another. See, this is a new Primocane, which I tip prune. This one here, even the new growth it's having, or the new growths on the tips. But yeah, see, that one got tip pruned, and the new laterals are forming. This one, the laterals are forming. See, that one, it's sending out new growth, like lateral. It looks like just what, 1, 2, 3, 4 laterals on that one, and maybe, yeah, 3 on that one. Well, the initial kind of got cut growing up, and the other one's diagonal. And over here, this is the one that got tipped low. It's got new growth. It's coming up there. But yeah, nothing ripening yet, which is concerning. But like I said, that's my anxiety. Could be just my anxiety. And these ones are in ground. The one in the back is rose gold, that I remembered. At least I'm almost positive. Watch me be wrong when I dig it up, and it's obviously something different. But let's see. lovage. Yep, getting taller still. It got a little leaf scorch as well. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just what it is because the sun has been very intense. The onions, they all like that very, very tall foliage. And I have given them, like I said, 2 doses of blood meal, a couple weeks apart. And I don't think I'll give them any more blood meal. I don't know. Still kind of learning onions. I may just give them in like another week. Maybe next week I'll give them just a general all-purpose garden tone, the 344. Tune down the nitrogen a little bit. There's a few instances of leaf damage. I hope it's just from the heat. I don't think it's blight, but that would be bad if it was. But otherwise, looking pretty healthy, nice and green. Definitely greener than the ones in the ground to my eyes. I need to refill the bird cam. Yeah. And the onions, very, very tall foliage. Definitely taller than last year. Because last year I can't remember what the variety it was. It was a yellow onion, but I don't know what it was. And this variety's candy. And like I said, I think I probably fertilized it a little better, a little more. I think that might be a Macauset. See, it doesn't look like the leaves are very distinctive shape. There's just a single one in there since it's a smaller pot. Just like this one, just a single seed potato in there. As a test, I want to see if I can go do them in a smaller container, see how they would do. Yeah. The sunchokes, kind of neglected them. I really need to get here and thin this out. Maybe in the next video you see that I've thinned it out, and we'll see what happens. And then over here, I said it comes in a pack of 5. The Triple Crown. Not really taking care of them. You see this area is kind of neglected. It needs weeded. Needs just tidying up, and I just haven't felt like doing it. What else? Here's the Gaillardia, I think it's called. I could probably look. Some of these just didn't make it. Looks like I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6. I could probably thin these out into one of these trays, and then I can use the other one for something else. I got some basil seeds. I got some beets and something else yesterday. The green onions, I'm going to thin these out. And I'm going to try doing a single plant every like 3 inches or so. Not great germination of these, the Italian Red of Florence. They were the ones I got from some local garden center we randomly found I didn't know existed. They were from Botanical Interests, which is some guy, seed company, Epic Gardening, that I follow on YouTube. Not the greatest germination. That could have been my fault. See, look, there's a bunch. That's a 32 cell tray there, and then I may only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 10. Now these ones did for the most part, but in the cells, that could have just been my fault. I don't know. I got some random marigolds and a weed. Yeah, these all came up. I'm just trying to get these a little bigger. Then I'll mulch them up a little and put those on the porch up front. Blackberries, no fruit, a lot of blooms, and they open. They do a kind of thing there, and then I don't know what happened to them. No fruit. Now they're supposed to be self-fertile. You don't need a different variety, but I don't know. That could be a pH issue. Just look at that. It's definitely yellowing there. Not healthy. I don't know. Yeah, they're a little more raw for beginner. I thought I could do it, but I didn't know. I don't know what's going on with that. There looks like they could be dying. So I may get rid of them. And these are two nice big pots that I can use for something else. Maybe try the chickpeas in them as a test, because Kelly really likes them. My wife really likes them, and that would be interesting. So I may use that. I may do that. I don't know. And more green onions. They're still kind of small looking. I don't feel like taking the thing off here, but you see these are all, I think, filled in. I don't think there's any empty spots. I tried to space them like 4 inches apart. Yeah, camera work's not the best here, but yeah, the oregano, I need to be harvesting this soon. So this is the problem, seeing I get so much to do at once. I have the dentist today though, so that's going to take up some of my time. And who knows how I'll be feeling afterward. But yeah, all right. Well, that's it. Nothing. Yeah, nothing really else changing here. No ripening. So the strawberries are definitely a hit so far, so that's a definite success. Everything else is wait and see. You know, like the blackberries look like it could be a good harvest, but nothing ripening yet, so that worries me. You never know with potatoes. I could grow up and I could have overwatered or underwatered, and there could be nothing. Onions may never form bulbs, but looking good. Everything looking good for the most part. Some minor concerns, you know, with the leaf damage on the blackberries. Minor, you know, leaf damage with the potatoes, but for the most part, looking pretty good. Oh, and one thing I forgot is I started these tomatoes. These are Bush Early Girl. I don't want to go crazy, and until if and when we would move, and we have more land, I will probably stick with the Terminates, because dealing with a crazy overgrown tomato is a pain in the butt. So yeah, so they're coming up, and now I just transplanted these the other day, Tuesday or whatever, or Wednesday, or whatever it was, the other day, and that's in the middle of a heat wave. So I just was afraid to have them go from the baggie. I germinated them using the baggie method, and a wet paper towel, and put them out in here, and then it's 96 degrees, you know, and I was just afraid that getting themselves established in their new home here right away, even they are heat living and sun loving plants, so I'm going to keep them up close to the house here, which doesn't get quite as much sun as the rest of the yard. And then like Thursday, once it cools down again, the heat wave's over, back in the 60s, 70s, or whatever. And then I'll have them back out in the heat. And by then they should be a little more established and be okay. So yeah, doing pretty good. Lost one. Came home, it was uprooted. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming just a little gust of wind, or I don't know what happened, but that's why I did 7. Now I have 6, so that should be plenty. Alright, I think that's it. I'm going to cut this one short, and see you next time.